You wake up in the morning, you're hungry as hell and you want food, but there is no food because all you have is Jeff the fucking Killer. When you're trying to watch a Netflix movie, but you can't watch a Netflix movie because guess what? I still have Jeff the Killer. Oh, it's a beautiful day outside. Let's just go outside. Oh wait, we can't go outside because I still have Jeff the fucking Killer. Oh, why don't we just go upstairs and relax in my room? Oh, I can't go upstairs because there's Jeff the fucking Killer. I'm trying to go to the bathroom and everything seems peaceful, but no, Jeff the Killer is in your fucking shower. Oh, you want to play on the Xbox? Well, that's too bad. You can't play on the Xbox because I still have Jeff the fucking Killer. Oh, you want to read some manga? Well, that's too bad because I still have Jeff the Killer. When you decided to finally go to sleep after a long day, but you can't sleep because Jeff the Killer's in your fucking bed. Baby, take him. Take him. Slenderman, pay your child support. And when you finally think it's over and it's time to relax, oh no, guess what? Look who's here, Jeff the fucking Killer.
Thank you, Phantom Bonnie, for that amazing video. Sup fuckers, I'm Smokin', and today I'm making probably the worst mistake I've ever made. I decided I was going to play every Jeff the Killer game I found online. Now, if you are on the internet in the early 2010s, the name Jeff the Killer should sound very familiar. He was everywhere: creepypastas, videos, images, fan art, and enough mysteries and theories to keep YouTube alive for years. But here's the real question. Did Jeff the Killer have any good games? Well, today we're gonna figure that out. The rules are follow. Every game gets a fair shot. I'll play each one to the best of my ability and give it a rating. Even if the game is completely broken or downright unplayable, I'll still talk about it. If I find games that are basically identical copies of one we've already played, I'll skip them. And judging by what they've already seen, I have very low hopes for the rest of this video. So our first game, is Escape Jeff the Killer. Right away, we've got Jeff's beautiful face staring directly into my soul. This menu already screams download from a random website in 2014. And surprisingly, the last thing I expected was a game made in RPG Maker. Now, that's not a bad thing. A lot of great horror games came from RPG Maker. Unfortunately, this is definitely not one of those games. The game didn't actually look that bad at first. The streets looked normal, even if every building was copy and pasted. Then I saw him. Jeff, standing on the top of the roof, like he was about to say, "I am the darkness, I am the night." And from that moment on, I knew exactly what kind of game I was in for. Though the ending threw me through 50,000 loops. That was the ending. That's where the game ended. I tried to take this game seriously, but if the game can't take itself seriously, then neither can I. 1 out of 10. Apparently, Jeff got tired of murdering people and decided to become a fashion model. The game is literally just one of those old-fashioned dress-up games, except instead of dressing up a princess or an anime character, you're dressing up Jeff the Killer. Now, there were actually a decent number of clothes options. I figured, you know what, let's try to make Jeff look like a normal human being for once. That idea lasted 10 seconds because when I was strolling through the clothes outfits, I found a Hatsune Miku costume. If you watched my TikToks or my YouTube before, you already know about my ongoing beef with Miku. So the second I saw that outfit, the game score dropped faster than the number of fans the Paul brothers have. Japan ring a bell? Anyways, was it original? Not really. Was it entertaining? For about 2 seconds. Did I make Jeff wear the Miku outfit? Fuck no. Rating 1 out of 10. 1 point deducted for being another normal dress-up game. And another point deducted because Miku somehow found her way into a Jeff the Killer game. Game 3 was a dating sim, and it killed me inside that I had to play this, so I won't talk so much on this one. Thank God I died, because I didn't want to continue this game. 3 out of 10 for the art style. This game is the only one I had high hopes for, though the first 5 seconds was an ad, and I'm a sucker for those ads that let you just play the game. The game itself looked promising. There are lots of modes to it as well. The intro to this game was very, very good though, and it actually made Jeff look pretty intimidating. Though our character looked like YN. If you don't get that reference, I love you. While playing, I found out it was a granny clone, so I don't think I have to say much after that. 6 out of 10 though. Though I just want to talk about this. I'm pretty sure Granny and Slendrina, or that game universe in general, aren't actually creepypastas. Just a game and characters based on the same universe. In this game, you play as Jeff the Killer. I didn't know what the story was behind it, but I did know that Smile Dog is in this game. The fandom says that he is Jeff's pet, which I don't think is true towards the stories. And also, I think Granny and Slendrina are meant to be in this game, but they don't look like who they're meant to be. There's also the run-of-the-mill zombies. Yeah, there's not much to talk about this game. It's pretty bad. 2 out of 10 though. This game sucked. It was a find key, find paper, while Jeff the Killer was chasing you and knew where you were everywhere and knew where you were 24/7. 1 out of 10. Fuck this game. This was a boring game. You play as a guy we don't know with a gun. You look for Jeff's papers around an abandoned place, and you occasionally shoot him in the face. 1 out of 10. And the game didn't work properly, so 2 out of 10. This game is basically the same. You play as Jeff looking for hearts in an abandoned town, or you play as an army man with a troop looking for rusty knives. So I gave them both 5 minutes of my time. You're welcome. Let's say 3 out of 10 because they give you 2 options. Game 9, Jeff vs. Slendrina. It's a game where you play as Jeff in a house. I think it's meant to be the house from Granny or the Slendrina games. But of course it's the same. You occasionally kill Slendrina and other things while collect teddy bears. Or you could play as Slendrina, and it's the same map from Game 7. And the icon for what you're looking for is Jeff's face. So I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to look for. 2 out of 10. So the next part of this video is just Roblox games. I've already edited and talked about all the games, so I'm just gonna add the clip here. Also, I'm sorry you can't hear me properly for like half of this clip. Hey, it's past me, and we're gonna talk about these games. So the first game was nothing special. It was a run-of-the-mill, empty game. It was a very empty game. Literally almost nothing, just a house, gay pride flags all over the place. With, you can see here, me and Dino were absolutely breaking this man's ankles in any way possible, which is pretty damn cool. No, there's like not much I could say about this game. I did make a joke about, I forgot the building's name now. I'll probably put like text to after this. This is off of nothing. This is not a script. Future me probably already explained that, but yeah, just off the top of my head. So this isn't too good, but it's honest. This game, solid 2 out of 10. The next game we're looking at is the best on Roblox, to my opinion, because it is the best game on Roblox, Jeff the Killer wise. And it's like the Rake game on Roblox, but it's Jeff the Killer and Nina, and we also saw Jane the Killer and two people cosplaying as Eyeless Jack and Ben Drowned. Right, we also saw Slender Man. Yeah, a lot of familiar faces. In the video, while the sound was on, I was saying maybe I'll do a Slender Man video. If you guys are interested in a Slender Man video, I'll be happy to make one. I'll happily make one. But let me talk about this game. You can see that I have realized that shining a flashlight into someone's eye would and does blind them for a certain amount of time. Dino was in third person, which means I couldn't really get him in the eyes. So I just done that spun around attack, and yeah. I like to call this the Blood Moon. It was nothing special, just made the killers more violent. There was Nina, hate that bitch. Hopefully past me talked about it. Or sorry, future me talked about it, right? Future me. I've also for some reason simped for Jane in this game by calling her like things like mommy and stuff. Very weird, but that's me. Found the gun, and later on you'll see that I keep aiming the gun at Dino, but once I accidentally, air quotes there, shoot the gun at him, it does do stuff. And after that, I thought, well, didn't think, because you can see soon enough that me and Dino do indeed keep shooting each other or hitting each other with shovels. So yeah, that was perfect. Game was fun. Don't get me wrong, the game was enjoyable. We played it for 40 minutes before we went to the next game. Yeah, this is the second game in the video, but this is the first game we played in real life. Why? Don't ask me. Though, good game. This is an easy 6 out of 10, 6 out of 5. Just saw Eyeless Jack, there it is. That is when we figured out that we could shoot each other, and I proceeded to. Again and again. We'll also see Ben Drown, a different Jeff, and Eyeless Jack and me jump Dino directly outside of the shop. That was fun. Laughed my ass off. Good game. Recommend. I kind of want to talk about like the other characters that might not get their own videos, like Nina, Ben, and Eyeless Jack, because they're also creepypastas, and my personal favorite for a while was Eyeless Jack, a boy or man that was sacrificed and then turned into a monster that just wanted to eat your kidneys. Ben Drown was bullied, his eyes were, I think, ripped out with a ruler, or something like that, and then he was purposely drowned, then possessed. Link, or Legend of Zelda game. And Nina is just a female version of Jeff the Killer. Like, that's the beauty of this. There's so many names that I can list off the top of my head, like Sally, a little girl that was can't say on here and then killed, or Smile Dog. The fandom says he's Jeff's pet, though there's no full canon to that. Or Jeff's brother, Liu, or Lou. I don't really know how you pronounce it fully because it's spelled the same way as the American / Korean version. I hope I said that correctly. There's also like others, like there's like 3 other Slender Men made by the fandom, so those are cool. There's also a demon that just looks like the Scarlet King ripoff, but I'm gonna get a fucking phone call up the ass for that one. There's also the Rake. I've mentioned plenty in this video already about that. The Russian sleep experiment was a weird one. There's also I haven't been in the reading them for a while, so I don't exactly remember much. But I do remember Clockworks, the Bloody Painter, and a lot of other faces. But those faces can't go to names right now. So, yeah. I am not a LARPer, if I even know what the fuck that means. Okay, so this game was the run-of-the-mill, empty, treehouse, one-killer game. You see them all over the place on Roblox, right? They're nothing special. They're nothing new. Just one killer that chases the nearest person. Nothing much at all besides a giant treehouse and possible the most useless things in the treehouse. So yeah, that's 1 out of 10. Wouldn't recommend. Also, I just want to say this. Can we please stop using the same treehouse in every fucking game? Okay, so this next game was loud. Very, very loud. First 1 second we entered, our ears exploded from these blood-curdling screams. I give this game points because it's easy to see, Jeff. The house is very new to me. I've never seen this house model in a Roblox game before, unlike 90% of the Roblox games I've played for this video. And also, there's just the worst jump scare I've ever seen, and it's super loud. So I say this is a solid 3 out of 10. Bad, but it did something I never thought it would. Make something original. Okay, so these next 2 games are both the same. They both follow the Rake from Roblox very, very closely versus the other one. Same places, same playstyle. The nights go on forever, and there's only like one part of this clip I've made where it's actually day. I've also made plane jokes. As you can see, I'm looking at a plane that crashed. You can probably guess what jokes I made. But no, this game actually wasn't bad. Good rain physics for Roblox, though it's a 2 out of 10 because it's unoriginal. Well, I guess this is like the perfect time to talk about this. In a world of monsters and eldritch horrors, it's funny that a like 15 to 18-year-old man or boy is their equal in so many ways. It's laughable. And his literal statement, "Don't go to sleep," or whatever you call it, it's not scary because I would gladly if anyone told me to. He lost his taste because we grew out of it, right? That's what happens to stuff. We grow out of it, and when we grow out of it, we don't really grow back into it. And I'm pretty sure that's what happened with the mass majority of the creepypasta fandom, because they grew out of this shit. I did too for a while until I watched the Slender Man movie. Wasn't really a good movie, but it was still creepypasta related. And also the new creepypasta show coming out. Good day for us, because we haven't heard anything like that in literal years. And also, I know for a fact there's like 100 fangirls watching this, mainly because Jeff the Killer is in the title. You're probably the reason why most of us grew out of this, because how you act with a fictional character is pretty disgusting. Okay, so this next game was a total joke. We treated it as a total joke. Bad jump scares, planes didn't work. We did have fun with the cars and how fast they went. We rarely even interact with Jeff the Killer in this game, so this game is a solid 1 out of 10. Also, I will not be talking about the other game I talked about in the previous game because they are the exact same game. I also found it pretty funny that our player models didn't load at all in this game, like at all. So, that's kind of funny. And I think I should bring this up. The reason why I was into creepypasta was because the way that you could just make characters and then they somehow become lore to the whole fucking universe of it. It's amazing. SCP does that too now, and that's why I like it. But the issue is, the SCP and the creepypasta communities are completely different. One is just cringe, and the other one is also cringe, but there's also a beauty to it. Well, versus the creepypasta fandom, there technically is no beauty, right? I'm a part of both, but I think I should say that. SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh, the beat stopped. Dino? Hey, so, Dino's not gonna be joining us anymore. Because he's a raging homophobic. This is a hobby with not really good at what they do. Wow, so hard, so difficult. Don't fall, you stupid. Well, there are checkpoints, and they do work actually. Good. I was worried about that. I'm feeling okay. You know what? So, this is like a normal Roblox hobby. There's not much to it. I'm gonna finish it though, because I'm a YouTuber. I have literally nothing better with my life to do. Never mind. I think this is the end of this game. So this is a game called Survive Jeff or Slenderman. No, I make a video in the future evolving the sled, so I'm just gonna let both up. Okay. Now they're both raging homers. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Jump you. Mama. Thank you, Sandy, for the boost of encouragement. I won. I won? Really? I won. Don't say I broke the game. Did I? I did. Fuck. This is Jeff the Killer, the original. I don't think that's true at all. No tools. Survive Jeff the Killer with no tools. I think this is the game that one person played. Never mind. My ears hurt. Like seriously, my ears hurt so badly. Is that it? Well, let's go confront Jeff. Jeff is an actual issue. So no tools. So is there like another version where it's like I'm only gonna play 2 rounds of this game because this is so fun. This Jeff the Killer, the original, is so fun of a game. I would prefer to sit down and watch the table and actually play this. last time then. One. I think I found a secret. Okay, maybe that did work. Maybe that did work. Maybe that was a secret. How the fuck is this fair? What? I wasn't looking. Oh, block. Okay. Okay, well, that's the end of the. Is this like a new LC or something? Is this new to the Jeff lore? Why is this game lagging? Not a bad game, but that's... Again with this goddamn music, I don't know what this game is called. Hellfire. Hellfire. Oh, it's like a city overran by Jeffs. Look, we're going to the planet where they all came from. Planet Jeff. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the last game I played with this kind of model, it didn't work. That was in the mouthwashing video I've made. It also didn't work. Wait, no. That wasn't supposed to happen. Well, that's the end of this. Okay, so this game is called Run from Jeff the Killer. It said scary hobby, so hopefully, it's not like that one police hobby game. Also, that model looks like shit. Oh. Those look different. But if the first one is what I think it is, I'm not playing this one. I'm not playing it. I'm not going to bother with this one. What the fuck is going on? Yeah. Okay, so the game that was 2 games ago was called Become Jeff. This is also called I don't know what. Oh god, damn. Wow. I'm not getting premium for this shit game. Why is she here? That's nothing. Does this have anything to do with Jeff Kills? Well, 12 hours. This has nothing to do with Jeff. And behold, the last game. Yes, it's finally the last game. Don't know how long it took. Finally here. Shut it.
Oh, hi.
Baldy.
Welcome to my schoolhouse.
Okay.
Wow. 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 Oh, hi. Welcome to my schoolhouse. Oh, hi. Welcome to my schoolhouse.
Pennywise, for some reason. Where are you? There's two Jeffs.
Oh, hi. Welcome to my schoolhouse. Oh, hi. Welcome to my schoolhouse.
Please shut up now.
Oh, hi.
We have done
Welcome to
it.
my schoolhouse.
We have beaten.
Hi. Welcome to my schoolhouse.
We've done it.
Hi.
We have
Welcome
played.
to my schoolhouse.
We've,
Hi.
for fuck's
Welcome
sake.
to my schoolhouse. Oh, hi.
Shut up!
My schoolhouse. Oh, hi. Welcome to my schoolhouse.
We played all the games.
Oh, hi. Welcome to my schoolhouse.
I hope you enjoyed the
Oh,
video.
hi. Welcome to my schoolhouse.
See you next time. That's it. That's all the games I found for free at least. And I know what you're wondering. Oh, he forgot Survive the Killers. I only played games that evolved around Jeff mainly. Survive the Killers or any other game like that, it's about multiple killers. So it doesn't really fit. Though I might play those games in the future anyways if you're interested. I hated making this video, but it was fun at the same time. And before we leave and go on with our day, I think it's only fair that I tell you the story of Jeff the Killer. The original Jeff the Killer story, posted on Newgrounds in 2008 by creator Caesar Jeff Case, features a man named Jeffrey C. Hodek. Jeff, unlike later versions, wasn't a child. He was an adult living with his successful brother Liu, or Lou. Jeff accidentally spilled bleach on his face while cleaning the bathtub, turning his skin pale, and his mouth perfectly sliced into a grin after an infection, and he also cut his eyelids out, I think. But a few years later, in 2011, a different, much more famous version of the story, written by Travis, was uploaded to the Creepypasta Wiki. This 2011 version reimagines Jeff as a 13-year-old boy named Jeffrey Woods. In this tale, Jeff is attacked by school bullies, gets bleach poured onto his face, and is lit on fire during the fight, permanently burning his eyelids off and locking a grin on his face while driving him completely insane. And before you go, I just have one more surprise for you Creepypasta fans. Fuck you.